Hello and welcome to this News 9 special with me, Adarsh. His tall and massive physique takes precedence wherever he goes. Did you know that Asia's strongest man is from Bengaluru? No? Then you need to see what my friend Abhijit Singh has on offer for you guys.
Everyone is blessed with talent in his or her life, but it's about how you make the most of that talent. Talking about making it big, talking about making it very big, we have a very special guest with us. He's the world's strongest man from Bengaluru and his name is Madan Chopra. Who is he? What's his story? You need to take a look at this one.
Gigantic, massive, humongous. These are just the few words which come to mind when you meet Manoj Chopra for the first time. He stands at 6 feet 5 inches and weighs in at 175 kilograms. But this man believes in action. And his action clearly speaks louder than words. He is called Asia's strongest man. And he rightfully deserves the title. Now that's impressive, Manoj Chopra. But where did the journey begin?
In 1996, I was watching The World's Strongest Man. In that, I saw around the world everybody was there, but our country nobody was there. Our country flag was not there. Then I did some survey and I found out that in the history of India, nobody went for The World's Strongest Man. And I decided I'm going to work very hard and take our country flag for The World's Strongest Man. So 9 years, there was nobody who trained me. I saw a few videos and I started practicing, like lifting a car outside my house. Night I should do that. And 2004, 12 December, the competition was in Canada, in Edmonton Mall in Edmonton City. So they selected me for that and I went there and I got the 14th rank in the world to doing that competition.
Manoj Chopra is world's 14th strongest man. Call him Hercules, gentle giant, or modern beam. This man deserves all the titles. Some of his activities will leave you perplexed. How about rolling over a four-wheeler? This car on your screen weighs in excess of 650 kilograms. Manoj's objective was to roll over the four-wheeler. First came the warm-ups. The crowd was building up and so was the expectation. In came Manoj. Come on! Hey! And there goes the car. Hey! Wild applause followed. Manoj is certainly a proud man. Smashing those iron rods. 13 to 15 iron rods placed between two benches. The objective is to smash them within a minute. There goes Manoj. Only 3 more to go. Is there anything that can stop this man? Tearing the phone book. You think tearing a phone book is easy? Well, we also gave others a chance as well, but they failed. Then came the big show from Bengaluru. And he succeeds. Poor phone book had the wrong place in the wrong hands. Bending the frying pan. How difficult can this be? Not difficult if you have the strength of Manoj Chopra. Wanna try your hands at bending the pan? We did give others a chance as well, but to no avail. Manoj, you are out of this world, mate. baseball bat. Metal stood no chance against Manoj's power. This wooden baseball bat didn't even last 10 seconds. Bending the screwdriver. Manoj's tussle with metal continues. This time it is the turn of a screwdriver to experience Manoj's brute strength. You could see that bend coming. One more tool faces the same fate. After screwdriver comes the adjustable spanner. This one is larger in diameter and bigger in length. So what happens next? Not even a spanner could prove to be a challenge for Manoj's might. There goes the vehicle plate. After a heavier metal comes a lighter metal, a vehicle plate. Can this stop the big man? The answer is a big no. Bursting the heat pad. You might have heard about bursting a balloon, but how about bursting a heat pad? Boom! That's it! There goes the heat pad. Tug of war with the giant. Now that's called some test of strength. 6 men on either side trying to pull the giant apart. But what's the outcome? There's no stopping Asia's strongest man. He is all about strength and not muscle. But what does strength mean to Manoj?
Today, strength is like I really feel, I can say in a different way, I really feel very proud that I'm the strong man. And my strength is for me like I can perform all those things to build a society, to give them a good message. So I feel very happy for that. So I believe the strength is very, very important in your life. It does a very important role in my life. I'm strong today, I go, people they really enjoy it, they love me so much.
Now all of you might be thinking as to why Manoj undertakes such peculiar and different activities. He has a valid reason for this, and the answer is not connected to the world's strongest man competition.
No. This is what happened. I was doing a world's strongest man. So when I decided to go and speak in schools and colleges, I've spoken almost 7,000 colleges around the world, and I've spoken 200 jails. I do a very special program in a jail. So when I went to the jail, only in America I did 100 jails. In Africa, in Europe, in India, I did so many jails. When I go to the jail, I can't do the world's strongest man. So when I bend the steel, when I rip a book, I roll the frying pan, so I get them. See, for me, I know what I'm doing is the best. In my heart, I'm very proud of that. But people, what happened, the moment if I just tell them a strong man, they want to listen to me. But when I show something, I can't take the world's strongest man, there's stuff there. So I do this all things. This I like to do, like my hobby only. I do it in a prison, I go to the school, I do this power feats, and I tell them. I call them, come on, you check, you do it. And they cannot do, then I tell them, eat healthy, don't smoke, don't drink, it's not good for you. So that's the message I give it to them.
Manoj Chopra is a superstar. Believe it or not, but Manoj Kumar Chopra has quite a fan following, both in India and abroad. Not only because of what he does, but for the person he is.
Manoj Chopra, as we all know, is the country's strongest man, and by heart he's soft, but by body-wise he's the strongest man in the country. And other than that, he's too dedicated to his profession. And when it comes to lifting weights or training, he's giving his 100% in all these things.
Manoj Chopra sir at Mysore in an event. So when I met him first, I was thinking this guy is so huge. So usually I never met such a huge guy, and I saw his performance, tearing those books and bending those pipes and all. So it was amazing, seeing it directly rather than TV. It was amazing. And moreover, Manoj sir is a very down-to-earth person.
I was amazed by the gigantic size. I call him the humble giant as soon as he walks in. And the time when I seen him, I was just, mesmerized by this object in front of me, but fantastic human being to chat with.
Asia's strongest man hails from Bengaluru. It's a matter of honor and pride for Bengalurians that Asia's strongest man hails from the city. But not many know that. What a shame.
See, other country, what happened? When I met the strong men, they are going for holidays, they are going for everything. I said, how? They say, our country say, what you need, we give you. You need a holiday, you need a food, you need a house, we need a car, we give you everything. We need a medal, you give us a medal, we'll give you everything to you. But in India, it's not like that. When I went to meet the sports authority, they didn't even know who I am.
Manoj's biggest achievement so far has been the medal in the World's Strongest Man contest, which he won in Canada in 2004. He finished in 14th place and not at the pole position, but there's a reason for it.
Of course, when I saw so many strongest men, they were bigger than me, they were stronger than me, but I had really confidence than me that I will be number one today no matter what happened. The problem was this, like I was just wearing a t-shirt and the thing, I didn't have a proper gears, I didn't have a proper training, I didn't have anything, there was no support. Even for the ticket to go to Canada, I have to do my own everything, workout my own and all. So there was no support and I had so much workout to do, I could not practice my things. It was very hard for me. So, but I'm not sad, I'm happy, still I got a 14th rank. I'm going to work very hard, I'm going to put my best effort in that and see this year in the end, next year what happened. I maybe come best first, second or third. I want to see my country flag to be there only.
Now Manoj's strength is unparalleled. That doesn't mean all came easy to him. He also had to go through his share of hard work and pain to reach the position he is in today.
So I got selected for that. When I went there, I have to do the 5 crazy things. Number 1, pull an aeroplane. Number 2, lift a car and roll the car 5 times. Number 3, 5 stone hote hain, like 150 kilo, 175, 200, 250 kilo. You have to lift a stone and keep it on a table. And third thing, they have a big tire, 500 kilo tires. You have to flip like 10, 15 times the tire flipping is there. And the last one is there, the 5 things is there. Lift a car engine and lift a car oil, the big drum is there. And they have the step walker. So they have a big tire. So 5 cheezein hoti hain. If they mix together, they say 1. So all total 5 event was there. So I did the 5 event and I got the 14th rank in the world.
Winning a medal was never in Manoj's sight. It came in as a byproduct of the passion he had for the country.
See, let me start with the world's strongest man. When I went for the competition World's Strongest Man, I saw that it was totally like amazing what I was doing here. I thought this all, but when I went there, people, the stuff they use, it was very hard. And I said, I'm going to go back to India. I was thinking in a competition, even if I lose, I'm still very happy. Because for me, what was the main thing? I took my country flag. My country flag is in the World's Strongest Man. I'm happy in that. Forget a medal. I will win again. Somebody will do it. I will do.
Way back in 2004, Manoj represented the country at the World's Strongest Man competition. It has been 15 years since. Time has changed, but not Manoj's approach towards the sport.
People, they say as you grow old, it becomes like age goes, when you're younger days, you're very strong. But I believe that's right also, but same way, if you are doing a training, if you're practicing, if you're working very hard, that never makes you think. If you're able to do it, all the things. I've seen the World's Strongest Man, people are 60 years old, from 19 years to 60 years, people they participate. And I feel that I will be not living till I become number 1. I'm going to do my best effort, I'm going to work very hard for that, and I will do my best.
Being one of the strongest men in the country is a huge honor. But it also comes with a huge responsibility. In Manoj's case, he is enjoying it to the core.
Feel very good, very nice. When you go outside, when children, they come to you running and they say, hey, strong man, they want to press my muscle and they want to take photos with me. And they say, you're so big, oh my God. Then they all want to know the 3 things. How big I am. So I tell them I'm 6'6" tall. They want to know how much I weight. I say, मैं उनको बोलता हूँ, मैं 250 किलो का हूँ, like 175 kilo. And they like, wow, 175 kilo. They really laugh. And third thing, they ask me, Manoj, what and how much you eat? So I tell them, I'm on a seafood diet. So you know seafood, what is a seafood? When I say seafood, they say fish prawns. I say, no, not fish prawn. Seafood means whatever food I see, I eat. That's called a seafood diet. So children, they laugh.
A giant of a man with unbelievable amount of strength. Wherever he goes, this giant from Bengaluru grabs eyeballs. He is a success story, but his success is not his alone.
Now that's impressive, Manoj. Really want to learn those tricks from you in the near future. But in the meanwhile, I want to show you the people who are associated with Manoj and how they had played a role in their success.
Not just the umpteen number of activities, Manoj Chopra spends a lot of time inside a gymnasium. And his workouts aren't just any workouts.
And today for my training, I go to the gym. I do a total fitness, power lift. I will do heavy weights. I do powerlifting more. I do it for my training, but for my world strongman training, lifting a car, doing it, this is different. So I have that training also. I do it outside the training. Sometime I do that also.
Be it the warm-ups or the ones on the machines, Manoj has a lot on his plate once he steps inside the gym. What's the difference in his training and that of bodybuilders?
There's a vast difference, okay? These guys, MMA bodybuilders, they have certain number of endurance and, you know, that strength. But the strongman, what you're talking about, these guys have to upscale everything in terms of their cardiovascular strength, their cardiovascular endurance, their muscular strength. It has to be far more higher in, you know, the scale. And their training is vast, their diet is amazing, you know, immaculate, 8,000 to 10,000 calorie diet. You know, a common man cannot even compete with it. A bodybuilding cannot compete with it, you know. These guys don't care about that six-pack. They only care about that strength coming from within, you know, mentally, physically, and they just push. They have no limit to stopping them when they're really pushing.
See, a lot of people, they see I'm a big, I'm a fat. A lot of people say, there's a few strong men are there in the world. One is a bodybuilder, there is show bodies there. They go to the gym and they do 10 times repetition. I go to gym, I do 50 kilo, then say, I do one time only. I have internal power, I do a total. We are really like strong men. What strong men they say? That we are. Other people, they are a show body and the weightlifter. There's a different training is there.
Coach Imad spends a lot of time with Manoj when inside the gymnasium. He is Manoj's hands, eyes and ears while the training session is on.
So I have been coaching him very recently. It's been past few months. So when he came in, we had to work on his, you know, strength. So that was the primary goal behind it. And also about his skill set where he keeps breaking things. So we didn't want to compromise on the breakage. At the same time, we want his, you know, strength to even improve furthermore.
Now training someone who is over 6 feet tall and weighs in close to 180 kilograms can be a tedious task. But neither Manoj nor Imad give up, despite the rigorous schedule.
Wow, his routine is very intense. As soon as he walks in, we give him a good cardio session where he starts warming up on the treadmill, take some time in it, and then we do a good warm-up routine where we stretch the entire body, a dynamic warm-up, get all his joints moving, you know, from head to toe, and then slowly we keep loading the weight one set after the other. After 10-15 sets is where he starts hitting his PR, and every time, every session, we try to, you know, break his previous record. And we keep repeating this every day, every month, every week. Right after, you know, he comes in, we get these exercises done. After we finish with the exercises, then we do good body stretch. You know, we try and stretch all his muscle fibers so that he doesn't cramp during the session or in the further coming session.
The grueling gym sessions can be exhausting, but then core strength is what Manoj looks out for. There's a secret behind the power Manoj possesses, which is now revealed to the whole world.
Actually, secret of my power is on three things. Number one, I belong to Punjabi family. So mostly my house, Punjabi food is there. Nothing special. Punjabi people, they eat more makhan and all. People, they have tea and all. We have the lassi with the butter and all. And number two, I set a goal. that I have to become a world's strongest man. And number third, very, very important, in my life, I never smoke, I never taken any drugs. From the childhood, I was a very health conscious person. We have to eat good food, we have to be very healthy, we have to be very strong. That was in my mind. But when I saw the world's strongest man, I didn't know. In India, only in India, from last 18 years, I'm the strongest man of India. People are stronger than me. They eat more than me. They have a big muscles, but they cannot do what I do. So I set a goal. I work towards my goal. I do a lot of practice. So practice makes the man perfect, you know. That's very, very important. And more than that, the food is very good. You have to eat a very healthy food. That I always tell them.
If you have an aim in life, then things automatically fall into place. In Manoj's case, both the big man and the coach have a common goal.
Well, right now he's India's strongest man, Asia's strongest man in the world, top 14. Our goal is for him to be on the top 3. That's the goal behind him. So right now we are training twice a day, mostly, and 6 days a week, and making sure that he gets his meals in time without compromising on his, diet. At the same time, he has his cardio in the mornings, and then a little later in the afternoon, he has his strength training. Following strength training, we go a bit of, his breakage routine, blowing the hot water balloon, and then after that, we go ahead, finish his cardio, and then we stretch him out.
So now I'm going to be I'm planning for the world's strongest man feat. So very soon I'll be doing that in 3-4 month time. And if I'm success, I will be success, then I will be number 1 in the world. I'm training for that only.
A good coach is someone who always pushes his ward to achieve the best. Imad is certainly one of them. There are differences between the two, but it's for the betterment of Manoj's career.
Yes, there's been a lot of instances. First of all, I'm a big fan of his. All right, but when I'm on the floor, I'm his teacher. So, when we keep pushing him, there are days that he has his bad days, he's feeling a little down and low. That's where we come in, we push him, to motivate him to push further. And whenever he gets, really wild about the exercise and gets irritated, he pushes his limits further up. Or sometimes he just carries me off the gym floor. So, yeah.
Relationship with mentor Mahavir. There is one more person who plays a very important role in Manoj's career. His name is Mahavir.
Now, in order to understand the success story of Manoj, we need to look into the struggles which he has gone through. And who better than Mahavir, who is right next to me. Mahavir, thanks a lot for talking to News 9. Thanks. Now, you've been associated with Manoj for some time now. What is the best thing that you like about this man?
So this guy is like humble, but very hard and tough. So he has seen everything, whatever he does, okay. But it's very tough sport what he chose from the beginning, from this childhood. So I've seen his career and followed everything. Then I was very impressed, and definitely I wanted to help him about everything. So we started. Then this is the program what we do here and there. So he was awareness for the fitness. He's very natural, and it's like no drugs, nothing. He's very quite natural. He eats a lot and he trains every day as a beast. So I never seen a person like this, and we are proud to have such kind of big person in India. Then I'm very good friend of mine, so I'm lucky to be like that. So this thing.
So how now that's an individual question which I'm asking, how as a friend and as a mentor have you helped him right through his journey, and what has been the ups and downs in his career?
See, it's like basically, see, whatever workouts you do for the bodybuilders, okay, that's only the things we can use it. But it's not like that. It's a very different sport. What he choose, he need to break the things. So if he goes for any events to show his power, but before that, he need to train every day. Same thing. You need to break the things. You need to go, but for it's very expensive. So definitely, you need a background, good support. So I am there for him. So we are looking forward for many events to go ahead with the awareness for the fitness thing. So
let me take you to a little past now. What was your first impression when you saw this man? I'm like when I saw him, like such a huge man, and of course the strength which he carries. But what was your impression of him when you saw him for the very first time?
See, I saw him to invite. First of all, my friend invited him. So we planned to show up for an event for the bodybuilding India. We have the supplement store for the opening. But I saw him. That he was 170 kilos, huge guy. So I thought like, he's the one can do everything. then very sweet guy. If you tell him that we're gonna do something, sir, wait, can you? He'll wait for that. There's a very humble guy. I've never seen like that.
You, like you said, you being a bodybuilding professional and MMA professional, what is the difference between guys like you and guys like him? Because he might not have the six packs or the packs which you are required in today's modern era, but he certainly has the strength to go with it.
See, actually, bodybuilding is completely different. As you said, like MMA also, we train for it, for our body. But he is like, you're gonna break the things, no? It's completely from the mindset, but the practice from the childhood you are made, no? That's completely different. You can't compare for this sport. He's completely different beast. No one can compare for him. As you've seen that, if someone comes and like break the things, no, they can't do it right away. It's need more practice and patience.
Right. Now lastly, talk us through the bond which you guys have shared over the years, and what is that one thing that you have learned from him as an individual? I'm not talking about as a bodybuilder, as a strength guy, just as an individual, what have you learned from him?
As a human, you respect a lot, so I'm still there to reach that point. It's very difficult, seriously. He's a humble person. Then the strongest man, the world's strongest man, will be like a kid with everyone. So that's what I learned from him. So he's a good gem person.
So someone has rightly said that you need to be humble in order to reach the top, and for Manoj, he has just started his journey.
It won't be wrong to say that Mahavir and Imad form the backbone of Manoj's success.
Mahavir and my trainer, I have like, see, being a strongman, I travel so much, so I keep traveling different gyms. But Mahavir, I've seen he's a totally different person. Like anything I tell him, Mahavir, I want to do this one, he's never say no. He said, yes, I will get it done only. He really like, he's like, I feel like a backbone. He's really supporting me. He said, yes, Manoj, I will do everything for you. He never said no to me. So he's a good friend, and the trainer's a good trainer, whatever I say. But sometimes I don't like them when they kill me. They make me work out so much. I like them. I hate them that day. But it's good. I love them.
Manoj is certainly different from a normal human being. He does things which common people will not even dare to, even in their dreams. But the important point is that Manoj is happy with what he is doing.
I'm very happy whatever I'm doing, because it's not like I'm the world's strongest man. I'm the first Indian who participated in the world's strongest man. I feel very happy for that, because I could take our country flag for the world's strongest man, the first person. And more than that, I'm a motivational speaker, so I go to schools and colleges. Children, they come to me, thousands of children, they come to me. They see me like they want to see my muscles, they want to hug me, I'm sweating, they kiss me. So I really enjoy that. Okay, my work is very good. I feel very happy in my heart. 100% I'm happy with my job. I love my work doing this one, so I really enjoy.
You will find many who live for themselves or for their families, but very few are there on this earth who want to do something for the nation. He also has a message for the next generation.
I just want to tell people, when I speak people, I don't tell them that you become the strong man or you become the best engineer or doctor or whatever it is, whatever field they are, even the strong man. I tell them, instead of that, you become the world-class person first, do the best, and if you choose your future, like, okay, I want to become a doctor, I want to do engineer, do the best in that only. And I tell them, all the youth, I tell them, eat healthy, live healthy, say no to drugs, yes to life, and always support people and love them.
His physique always takes precedence wherever he goes. Yes, Manoj is a strong man, not just physically, but he's a strong fellow by heart too. He truly deserves the title of Asia's strongest man, and his journey is far from over.
Don't wait for extraordinary opportunities. Seize the common occasion and make them great. That's exactly what Manoj Chopra has been doing in his career so far. And for the moment, it looks like sky is the limit for this champion of champions. With camera person Shrikant, this is Abhijit Singh for News 9, Bengaluru.